All right, good evening. Welcome, loves. Welcome, Virgo. I'm going to do you and maybe Pisces. Now I think I'm going to be done for the day. Night, evening, whatever. All right, so Virgo, what's up? I feel like you got your mind somewhere else. I'm getting almost like a head in the clouds type vibe. All right, we'll see. Sometimes that's just a little message out there for people. All right, let's see what's going on for Virgo. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting here. That'd be like a 7 of Cups, you know, kind of head in the clouds, could be daydreaming, you know, kind of stuff like that. So, all right. Oh, come on. All right, we're going to do 3 shuffles, then we're going to get to it. Oops. Sorry if that's loud. I just feel this is like the best way for me to get them shuffled. All right. Oops. Oh, I forgot. I lost count. I lost count. So we're going to start over 1. Don't ask. That's just how I am. Yep. Okay. Now we're on our last one. All right. Okay. Let's get for the sign of Virgo. All right. What's going down with Virgo? What's up with Virgo? Why am I getting what I'm getting for Virgo? Yeah. It's kind of all that I'm getting. I just feel like your mind is like occupied sometimes. Or you might just kind of like zone out. Or something's occupying it. Alright, let's see. Let's get for Virgo. Let's get for Virgo. Oh, come on, where are we at here? Oh, what the... Well. Alright, we're just gonna frickin' try that again. I don't know what in the hell that was all about. I'm sure there's none flipped over there. Alright, because I'm not sure which one, so that was kind of strange. Alright, let's give her Virgo, please. What's occupying Virgo's mind? Or is Virgo's mind occupied? Because, yeah, I kept getting like a glimpse of the 7 of Cups. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then I was getting your guys' vibe. I was getting Virgo vibes. Don't ask. I just get them. It's got to be... You got to know it to understand. You got to feel it to understand when I say that. You know, not everybody's going to understand it. And I understand that. I saw the 5 of Pentacles. Hopefully you're not feeling like down and out or abandoned or in a low mind, state of mind. All right, can we get for Virgo? It's getting a little ridiculous. Maybe it's because I didn't start with the first card. Why didn't I do that? Yeah, weird. Normally I do. Normally I start with whatever's on the bottom and I just went like straight into it. Maybe that's why. Threw it off. Threw my spirit allies off. Threw the vibe off. Alright, can we get for Virgo, please? Because, I mean, dude, we're already into like freaking 4.5 minutes. Like, come on. Thank you. Wow! Virgo! Fuck, man. Look at you. It's like the fucking light in you is goddamn dimmed. My God. I feel like you're doing way too much here. All right? Way too much. I feel like you guys need to like lay it off, the drinking, partying, whatever. All right, it's dimming you. It might be affecting your malphallus too. Hey, I'm just speaking what I'm getting. All right, guys, I'm not saying that for everybody. All right, but if you are having a problem, it could be because you're dabbling too much into things. All right, partying, hanging out, shit like that. It keeps you in a low state of mind, in a low vibration frequency, and it's like the light within you is dimming. So you need to back off the drinking, the partying, the celebrating. You don't need to drink and get fucked up and do all that shit just because a holiday comes around or a birthday. Mel, I tell you guys, I am a person who does not like alcohol one bit. That shit did not affect my family good at all. And I refuse to raise my kids in that shit. They're either abusive, mean, or they act like fucking children. Like straight fucking children. Like worse than that. Like almost like, do you have like a mental disorder or something too? So I really despise it. It makes people do things they would never do. They get themselves into shit that they would have never gotten into. So, yeah. So, you could be contemplating some form of like communication that you got, whether it was in the mail, text, email. You might be like thinking about it, but you're kind of rejecting it at the same time. Yeah. So you may not be really anywhere in life. We have, wow, the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Jeez. Wow. What is going on, Virgo? The Knight of Cups in the reverse? I feel like I feel like you have the ability to be a very charismatic, loving, nurturing, romantic person, but it's almost as if that is, it's because look at, you have, wow. Your mind is being affected. You're a victim of your own thoughts. You're a victim of your own problems. All right, so maybe you're dealing with some like mental issues. All right, struggling mentally. Maybe you're having a hard time forgiving, letting go of things. Something could have turned you cold-hearted, unforgiving. But you are really down, like you don't want to like, what is going on, Virgo? I don't like this. It makes me want to almost cry. I don't have to know you to feel this and be like, damn. So I feel like you have no inspiration, no desire. Just, what? Just, your mind is not clear. Your mind is literally freaking polluted. Like, your chemicals are all out of whack. I feel like you're harming your brain. At the High Priestess here, so you guys could be keeping it hidden. All right, you might be hiding it from people here. Not showing a whole lot. All right, keeping it a secret. Or there could be something that you need to see clearly on that is right in front of you, but hidden at the same time. We'll see here. Let's get for the High Priestess and the Ace of Swords here for Virgo. So you can't really think clearly. So you guys could be dealing with, a little bit of low moods here. Yeah. Alright, it's good for the High Priestess and the Ace of Swords in the reverse here. High Priestess, Ace of Swords in the reverse for Virgo. Okay, no clue. I don't know what that. I think it was the Four of Pentacles, to be honest. And that would make sense, that you're very, like, not wanting to really budge is kind of what I'm getting. Like, almost like a stubborn kind of an energy. I don't want them to all fall. All right. Can we get one here? For Virgo here. For the Ace of Swords and the High Priestess. All right. So we do have here the Strength. You have weakened yourself tremendously. You keep it to yourself. You might hide it from family. All right. Might try to like act like everything's all great, all good, but in reality, you're not feeling strong. You're feeling weak. Low moods. Well, what is going on here? For Pisces, maybe we don't get to know. Maybe it's personal and all you guys need to do is know. My God, quit doing all that, please. All right. So, what's Virgo going to do? What's going on here? Yeah, I feel bad. This is like sad. Nothing worse than seeing somebody feeling weak and just vulnerable and feeling like they have to like hide it and keep it a secret and keeping these thoughts to themselves and these feelings. So we have the Justice in the reverse, the Truth. What is going on? What is going on here? Give me for the Justice in the reverse. So yeah, I feel like you're having a difficult time accepting or like seeing the truth. You may feel like, you know, maybe you're being ganged up on here. But you are all out of whack. But it's like, we have here the Judgment. What is going on? You fear judgment? By the truth? So you're hiding the truth because you fear judgment? What is going on here? Maybe you are a big community person with the Three of Cups, you know. Maybe you go out and party and, you know, you have a strong connection. You know, I just saw the Six of Swords. Yeah, you need to move to a calmer period in your life here. And I feel like ancestral energy, universal, is kind of, yeah, you need to come, there you are, Virgo, with the Hermit. You need to do some healing work. All right, you need to get out of the past. You're stuck in the past. You need to move forward. All right, you really need to do some self-reflecting. All right, so you can rise up and lead yourself out of this dark period that you've been in. Okay, the World in the reverse. Yeah, it's like your world is out of whack, out of sync, and there's not a lot of like good energy in your world right now. And I feel like this Hermit energy, you know, when you fall into a more withdrawn solitude time, you're going to do a lot of contemplating. All right, you may do a little rejecting of the things, but to do the Hermit work, it can take at least 9 months, you know, and yeah, you're just in a dark period that you need to rise up out of. All right, whatever you go through. Oh my God. Oh, we have here the Nine of Swords. Yeah, you have fear, worry, stress, sleepless nights. Maybe depression. Oh, freaking A. Some of you guys may like be in a relationship that is chaotic with the Tower here. But let's wrap this up here for Virgo. All right. I'm not letting you all fall. I just saw the Eight of Swords again. Yeah. You're a victim of your own thoughts, your own mind, your own fears, your own worries, your fear of judgment, your fear of a lot of shit here. All right. Let's get one more out and be done for Virgo here. And then I think I'm going to do Pisces. Your polar opposite. All right. So rid the fear. Do the Hermit, the self-reflecting, and you'll sleep better at night. We have the Moon here. All right, quit hiding shit. You're hiding way too much. You're suppressing too much. Your feelings, just whatever in your life that's fucking with you. You need to just come to the surface. You know what I mean? So we have the Page of Swords here. All right. Maybe you need to reach out and communicate with somebody. I feel it could maybe somebody you keep an eye on, that you watch, or that you communicate with. But I feel like you need to communicate. You need to reach out, and you need to speak about what you feel, what you're suppressing. All right, with the High Priestess, it's emotion, and the Moon. It's emotion. You're suppressing emotions. Same with the Knight of Cups. So you might be being kind of a dick, you know, instead of a charmer, because I feel like you have fear. All right. Maybe it's because you're in a relationship. I don't know. We have the Three of Swords. Yeah, there could be a third party here. All right. And it's like, I feel like all you guys do is fight and argue. You want peace of mind here. Yeah. After fighting and arguing, you want peace of mind. God. We have the Temperance, yeah. A Temperance brings a good energy, all right? Divine intervention, but a healing energy, an angelic energy, a very just good, relaxed energy, all right? You need to have good discernment, all right? But you got to understand that fighting and arguing will never go away if you don't rid the problem. So we do have here the Ten of Swords. All right, you need to release. There's been a lot of betrayal, a lot of backstabbing, but there's a lot of self-sabotaging. You need to put the swords down and just accept, you know, defeat and move forward in life and release what's bogging you down, all right? So I'm going to quick pull from this one. I didn't really want it to go this long, but I kind of want to see what we got. Just got a glimpse of the curse. Eee, do you feel like you're cursed? Let's get for Virgo here. I'm getting the vibe to pull this here. For Virgo. Oh, we got the flow here. Yeah, you need to find that ebb and flow. Oh, we do got the curse. Eee. Oh, number 14. It's that Temperance energy. Holy shit. Damn. You need to just flow with life. Otherwise, I feel like you're always going to feel like you're cursed. All right? Because you're not allowing divine intervention to flow into your life to bring a beautiful flow to your life. All right? So we have the number 20, the number 14. Let's get one more out for Virgo. One more for the Virgo. Ooh. Can we get one more for Virgo? So we have the Soul Retrieval. And then we have the Earth Keeper. All right, so you are here to be a keeper of the earth, to tend to it, to nurture it, to honor it, to clean it up, and protect it. All right, so you need to retrieve your soul, and then you won't feel cursed anymore. All right?